Dear students, we are moving to next topic, next paragraph, that is about Article 15. Article 15, what it is that we are going to see. There are other sections of the Constitution that help to strengthen the argument against untouchability. So this we said about in Article 17, it is prohibition about the abolition of untouchability. Why it is abolished? That is, we are getting the more much strength with the help of Article 15. So this is another one article you want to learn for 10th standard, 9th and 10th standard. So now itself you can keep in your mind. So when you are studying this lesson or whenever you are studying Constitution, please note the article number and what it is that you can note in backside of your notebook in a separate page, that it will help you to remember afterwards. Means in many lessons we are studying the article number, fundamental rights we learn, like that many things we are learning. That time if you are noting separately, it will help you people. Even for your 10th standard, after 10th you want to appear for many competitive exam, that time also it will be helpful. So Article 15 of the Constitution notes that no citizen of India shall be discriminated against on the basis of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. So according to any one of the reason, we should not get any separation in the society, even on the our religion. You may Christian or Sikh or Parsi, that's not the matter. You should get equality. Your race, it is Aryan race or Dravidian race, that's not the matter. Your caste, you are Dalit or Kshatriyas or Vaishyas, that's not the matter. Or you are male or female or transgender, that's not the matter. Or place of birth, nothing should not make any discrimination in the society. That things we studied in 7th standard also. So Article 17 and Article 15, and Article 15 says like that we should give equality to the people. That same thing saying giving in and saying in a different way or explaining in different way in Article 17, or it is supporting each other. This should not make any discrimination we are discussing in 15, and saying because of this discrimination people are facing untouchability, that should be abolished. It is abolished, it should be banned in the society. Then we are moving to next one. Therefore, Dalit can invoke or drawn on a fundamental rights or rights in the situation where they feel they have been treated badly by some individual or community. When they are feeling like that, it is really existing or not, that's not the matter. Where they feel, what they have to feel, they are treated badly by some individual or a community or even by a government, then they can appear, go and complain in front of the court. They have drawn the attention of the government of India to Constitution, demanding the government abide by it and do justice to them. So what they are saying like that, because of our Constitution, the government should do, or they are responsible for all these things to give justice and equality to them. Likewise, other minority groups have drawn on the fundamental rights section of our Constitution. They have particularly drawn on the rights of the freedom of religion. That is another one of the fundamental right, and you want to find out the article number. Then religion and culture, then comes the educational. So three things they are saying, who are saying like that minority communities about their freedom of religion, freedom of their culture, freedom of their educational rights. And in this case, cultural and educational rights, distinct culture and religious groups like Muslim or Parsi have the right to be guardian of the content of their culture, as well as the right to make decision on how best this content to be preserved. So they are having their own rights to protect their own culture, and they can keep some standard for that, because of we are having the cultural and educational rights as fundamental rights. Thus, by granting different forms of cultural rights, Constitution tried to ensure cultural justice such groups. What we are giving, we are ensuring cultural justice. They can keep their own particular culture, even though we will feel like that is awkward one. The constitution does this so that the culture of the group is not dominated, not widespread, wiped out by the culture of the majority. So we can see that one in our India, we are accommodating all the social diversity in the society. We studied in 6th standard unity and diversity. Unity in diversity. Even though we are having the many social differences in the society, but we are having the unity in our mind as Indians. So the constitution that it is giving the provision or giving chance to us with the help of fundamental rights to keep or protect their own culture, and not only protecting the culture, and the dominated caste or the group should not wipe away the culture of the minority. They can preserve as it is. So we can see like that some of the functions, even though in Pongal in some area they are celebrating in different way, or Muslims when they are celebrating Muharram, they are beating themselves, and that blood will come from back of them, and they are punishing themselves. I want to beat on my own back, and from there the blood should come. That is their custom, and we can't say like that we are going to prevent it. Even though government is given some of the instructions should not be make like that much in like olden days. But another one, the sacrifices, we are having the sacrifice, still we are having the animal sacrifices. It is not really what we can say permitted sacrifices like taking the life, that is not in our hand, but we are continuing that one in our society because of the cultural rights. Next one, it is law for the marginalized, that we will see. Before that, let's just go through the box what is given in the sides. The term Dalit, which means broken, please underline, it is used deliberately and actively by groups to highlight the centuries of discrimination. Why they themselves calling them Dalits? Because why they want to call themselves as a broken? Because they want to show or they want to highlight how much they suffered in the last centuries. They have experience within the caste system. So they want to show, for that purpose they are calling themselves Dalits. Then the poem below is written by Soira Bai, the wife of well-known Bhakti poet Chokamela from 14th century of Maharashtra. They belong to the Mahar caste, means the scheduled caste, which was at the time of considered untouchables. The body is unclean, they say, only the soul is untainted. But the impurity of the body is born within the body, by which rituals does the body become pure. Not a creature has been born except in the bloody womb. This is the glory of God. Defilement exists within. The body is polluted from within. Be sure of it. It says the Mahari Choka. She is saying like that, or in the poem we can see that they are expressing, we are saying like that unclean, their body is unclean. Who say? They say, the mainstream of the society, they are saying like that the Mahar caste people's body is unclean or impure, and even though soul is pure, and they are saying like that there is no soul for the scheduled caste in 14th or 12th century that time. Then but the impurity of the body born within the body, when they started their life, that time itself that impurity started. And she is asking question, with the help of which rituals I can become pure, or my body can become pure. And she is asking like that, any one child is came out of the mother's womb from without this blood and blood stain or not, even though it is glory of God, like that we are saying. So what we can see that people, they are making in the society there was like that huge separation. Those who are from the lower caste or the scheduled caste, they was far away from the mainstream of the society. We was calling them, they are impure, so should not come near to us, like that we was considering. Okay, we will continue next video with the next topic, that is the law for the marginalized.